Hello and welcome to the Black Cat Bushcraft channel. Today I wanted to talk about something just a little bit different for me, and that is these emergency food rations. We're going to open up a pack of them and give them a taste test. Stick with me. Alright, this is how these rations are packaged in the store. This particular package was done by Ultimate Survival Technologies, and if memory serves correctly, I purchased these somewhere around 2 years ago at my local Walmart. If we look over here on the back, we can see they have the date of manufacture and the expiration date. Manufactured July of 15 and expiration date July of 2020. We all know that expiration dates are normally conservative, so as long as this packaging was not exposed to extreme temperatures or any extreme conditions, that probably could be pushed even longer than that. And these have just been in my house, so most likely 5 years is a conservative date. The other thing I like about these is this whole package is 18 ounces or 1 pound and 2 ounces, and for that you're going to be carrying 2,400 calories. So that's pretty neat. That's a lot of calories, and it does contain a lot of vitamins and minerals, so it's actually good nutrition that you're carrying in this, not just calories themselves but also nutrition. I had about 4 or 5 of these things that I had picked up and just set away for whatever time I might need them. The package is broken up into 6 bars, and each bar is a 400 calorie bar, so you could keep up with how much you've eaten and kind of keep an idea of your calorie intake by breaking them into the 6 individual pieces. And it's kind of perforated in a way so that you can tell exactly what a bar is supposed to be. Alright, let's go ahead and rip into a pack of these things, and I'll give you my overall opinion of the taste and texture and the overall edibility of these emergency food bars. Alright, so I've gone ahead and ripped into the pack here. And this is, I kind of broke it a little bit. This one here is about, I got it a little, it's kind of crumbly as you can see. This is about 1 bar. It's not perfect because it didn't break perfect, but this stuff's very crumbly. It's dropping crumbs everywhere, and it feels very dense and very hard. If you ever seen Lord of the Rings, this would be my impression of what Limbus bread is. If you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, never mind. Go watch it. Anyhow, so this is the overall texture. You can see there's a lot of crumbs down in the pack, and the bars, they didn't really break perfectly, but it'd be easy enough to figure out what 1/6 of this is. Let's bite into it, see what it's like. Alright, so I got a feeling that this ain't going to taste quite like my mom's cooking, but let's give this thing a try. It's very crumbly, and it's very dry. If you were dehydrated, you would not want to eat this. There's no doubt in my mind that this will take a lot of water to process in your body. Surprisingly, the taste is actually really good. This is apple cinnamon flavored, and it really tastes like apples and cinnamon. I mean, it's got a very good flavor. So the flavor is really good. It's just kind of crumbly and very dry. And if you try to bite straight through this thick piece, it's really hard. So you just kind of have to crumble off some. But honestly, as long as I had plenty of water, I could eat this no problem. It's got a good flavor. It's just that texture. So dry. Takes a lot of saliva in your mouth to kind of break it down a little bit, but the flavor is really good and the texture is tolerable. Alright, so my overall impression is this stuff is actually pretty good. It's got an excellent flavor that kind of makes up a little bit for the not so great texture. But if you can tolerate the texture, this is a really good way to carry, without adding a lot of weight, a lot of calories in your pack. If I remember correctly, this stuff was somewhere between $5 and $6 for the pack. If you think about it, 2,400 calories is about what the average person consumes in a day. So where are you going to get a day's worth of food for $5 or $6? So price-wise, I think it's a pretty good value. And, you know, as far as the weight goes, 18 ounces. So if you're going off on a 3-day or 4-day camping trip and you just want that extra security of knowing you got those extra calories with you without adding a lot of weight, this would be a good thing to throw in there. And again, the 5-year shelf life, if you don't use it, you know that it's good for an extended period of time. Alright, for you guys that have seen these before and maybe been curious about whether or not you wanted to buy them, hopefully this will give you a little more information, help you decide whether you want to pick up some. I definitely think I'll keep a few packs on hand. Like I mentioned, I think that they come in handy anytime you want to have some extra calories on reserve in your pack. And actually, after eating this stuff for a while, it's really starting to grow on me. The flavor's great, it's just that texture. But I'm actually getting used to that now too. I appreciate you guys' interest. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in. I hope that you'll come back often. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the Black Hat Bushcraft channel. And I'll be talking to you with another video as soon as possible. And until then, take care and God bless.